Hi, my name's Grace Kemp,
Hi, I'm Sophia Kemp.
and I graduated from St. Michael's in 2016.
I graduated in 2018.
I'm a junior at Cathedral High School, and I'm the class of 2020.
I'm a freshman at Cathedral and I'm the class of 2024.
My favorite memory at St. Michael's is going to see my favorite teacher, Mrs. Stratman, after the bus riders left.
Hands down, my favorite tradition is Mr. Duncan's Irish beverage songs because they were so fun. What I took away from St. Michael's was the familyness and closeness. I'm still really good friends with most of the kids in my grade. I also took away all the papers that Miss Murphy made us write and all the PowerPoints Mr. Duncan made us do. They helped me in my high school life so far, even though I'm just a freshman.
I met some of my closest friends there that I'm still really close to and hope to be for the rest of my life.
My name is James Sins, and I graduated from St. Michael's in 2015. Currently a senior at CM Memorial High School, and I plan to attend Marian University to study Catholic theology in the fall. The teacher I learned a lot from is Miss Bassengill. She made science fun, and I'm still using things that she taught me in 8th grade in my high school science classes. My favorite memory from St. Michael's was the 6th grade Roman shield project, when Mr. Duncan made the entire class make Roman shields and used them to fight the 1st grade barbarians before the 8th grade teacher volleyball game. The greatest thing I took away from my time at St. Michael is how to be a better Catholic Christian. My middle school religion classes have really inspired me to further develop my understanding of my faith and to go on to study it in high school and college.
Hi, I'm JP Fox, and I graduated from St. Michael's in 2017, and I go to Greenfield Central. My favorite memory from St. Michael's is when my friend Clay Griffin got stuck on top of a hill, the Black Diamond, at our ski trip because he was up there for about an hour and a half, and it was funny. My most inspirational teacher, without a doubt, was Mrs. Capon because she helped me grow in many ways as a person and was just there for me all the time. The one thing I took from St. Michael's is that you need to have manners and you need to treat everybody with respect, and it really will help you in life if you go with that path.
Schaefer, and I graduated from St. Michael's in the year of 2017. And if you don't know me, you might know my siblings, Emily, Michelle, or Robert. They've all got the same last name as me, so. And now I go to Greenfield Central High School. My most inspirational teacher at St. Michael's would probably be Mrs. Kemp, just because, like, even if you weren't good at art, she just tell you to try your best and keep pushing and stuff. And I like to use that in the other things I don't necessarily succeed at because I wasn't very good at art either. So for presentations in high school, St. Michael's prepared me for them because Mr. Duncan, he makes you do all the country cousins and all these presentations over history and stuff. But when you get to high school and you actually have to do a presentation for 3 to 5 minutes, you're like, wow, this is easy. I did this like 3 times every quarter at St. Michael's. Like, this will be a breeze. And it is.
Hi, my name is Anthony Hintz. I'm a sophomore at Cecina Memorial High School. I graduated St. Michael's in 2017. My favorite memory by far was playing on the CYO soccer team. Even though we didn't win a lot, I still had a lot of fun because I got to hang out with people I enjoyed hanging out with and playing the sport I love. My most motivational teacher was definitely Mrs. Capon because she motivated me to start learning about computers and still helps me with my crazy computer questions today. Something that I definitely took away from St. Michael's was time management skills. I learned that working early and working often is very good and very beneficial for time management, especially when I play soccer and try to keep academic success.
Hi, my name is Deacon Schinniger. I graduated from St. Michael's in 2014, and I go to Greenfield Central High School.
My favorite memory from St. Michael's is doing May crowning every year. Of course, it's in a good time of year in May. Everybody's happy. It's warm outside. Songs are particularly happy to go with the time of year. And I think it's a profoundly spiritually enriching moment, just to see Mary in a crown. And then the process of doing that, and then, I don't know, just an interesting mass. The most inspirational teacher at St. Michael's for me was probably Mrs. Frieden. She fostered my honesty, in all honesty, especially when I missed assignments. She would tell me, just tell the truth. You don't have to lie to me, come on. I know you didn't do it. And I mean, she's an excellent math teacher. She was very good at going over the basics and making sure everyone understood. So yeah, Mrs. Frieden. One thing that I took away from my experience at St. Michael's that I use every day is the habit of prayer and the emphasis on spiritual life and keeping God in our minds. If I went to a regular grade school, they don't have that sort of emphasis, especially early in life. So I think I would have forgot to pray more often. I would have been less focused on spiritual life and more focused on my academics. And that stuff's easy to get caught up in. So keeping that rock foundation of spiritual life early in my life, I think helped me grow into the spiritual person I am today.
Hello, my name is Addison Hill, and I graduated from St. Michael's in 2017, and I currently attend Greenfield Central High School. My favorite memory from St. Michael's would have to be the 8th grade Washington, D.C. trip. It was a great way to end my St. Michael's career and a great way to get closer with all my classmates right before we went off to high school. We were the first class not to fly, which we thought was going to be terrible, but the bus ride actually ended up being one of the best parts of the whole trip. It's hard for me to narrow down who my most inspirational or influential teacher was at St. Michael's because through my entire time there, kindergarten through 8th grade, I can think of at least one thing that every teacher that I had taught me because we're blessed with some of the best teachers around. I think one thing that I took away from St. Michael's that I didn't even realize until I got to high school was just how to be a good, respectful, and productive student, which is not something that everyone gets in their education before high school, which I think is extremely valuable.
Hi, my name is Michael Sitzman, and I graduated St. Michael's in 2018. I go to Greenfield Central High School now. My favorite memory from St. Michael's is going to Washington, D.C. and being able to tour the Naval Academy. The most inspirational teacher for me at St. Michael's would be Mr. Duncan, and that's because he was the leader of Gentlemen's Club and taught me how to be a good gentleman, and he was also my religion teacher for 2 years and just taught me about my faith and how to be a good Christian. One thing that I took away from St. Michael's that continues to help me today is my faith. St. Michael's did a really good job at teaching me how to live my faith out and just how to be a good Christian.
Hi, my name is Allie Kinnett, and I graduated from St. Michael's in 2017, and I currently go to Greenfield Central High School. My most favorite memory from St. Michael's was probably the DC trip and the bus rides to DC because we all had fun and kind of talked and bonded. And also the ski trip that we took in 8th grade. I got stuck up on a hill and they had to come and send someone to help me get my skis back on and go back down the mountain. My most influential teacher was probably Mr. Duncan because even though I didn't enjoy history as a subject, I enjoyed going to his class because it wasn't just lectures and taking notes. He told us stories and he related stuff to us and we did hands-on activities. And at the end of the day, he made sure we all knew the content before the test came. One thing I took away from St. Michael's was all the really close friendships and bonds I had made with others. I've known them for 10 or more years now, and I could still probably tell you their first, middle, last name and when their birthday is, and having a smaller class really helped build those bonds, and that's something I'm grateful for.